have to use your computer,
May I
guys.
ask you all please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What is going on? Why is it setting up a new?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's town board meeting. This is December 23rd, 2024. This is the last meeting of 2024, so enjoy it. First thing on our agenda is authorization.
Schedule today.
Phones are getting too smart. Authorization to award caustic soda, 25% to JCI Jones Chemicals. Let me see, get some information on it.
I don't know what's going on here.
I guess they were the low bid submitted, JCI Jones, PBS Bulk, and Cooney Company. So JCI Jones was the low at $1.54 per gallon. How much we order here?
It was by delivery, bulk and drum, but they only bid on bulk.
So we're just approving that price per
Price.
gallon?
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot what it was, 150 something.
154 per gallon. Jones Chemicals. Need a resolution to approve that.
So moved for caustic
Motion by
soda.
Tom,
Second.
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, authorization to obtain bids for the maintenance of floral and shrubbery and the mowing of grass in the Mount Pleasant Parks for the 25 season. Okay. Do you want to,
See the resolution
No, we're
to
just
authorize the
going-
is this a notice to bidders?
Yeah.
Yep.
Authorizing to go out to bid.
Okay. Sealed bids and proposals will be received at Town Clerk's office until 11 a.m. on the 4th day of February 2025. Specs are available in your office? Thank you. So Resolution 478 will give us authorization to obtain the bids.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle.
Second.
Go ahead.
I got you, Mark. Second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Okay, next item is authorization to enter into a water agreement with Toll Brothers for upsizing the water main for system-wide improvements to the Kensico Water District. Anybody have any questions about that?
Nope.
No, we
It's an
discussed.
improvement to our Kensico Water District.
It's, the volume's going to be better because the pipe is larger, right, Cole?
Larger pipe will deliver more volume, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was looking for some more details on it, but
This is, they're
Okay.
building the pipe, it's part of the development, but they, Dave wanted a upsized pipe to deliver more water, and I think the pressure is better too.
Yeah, exactly.
that's
So it's an upgrade to our system, and we're only gonna pay for the upcharge above the pipe that would be required. So it's a nice benefit for the infrastructure of the town at cost savings. And we thank Toll for that.
So this is for the Kensico Water District. The fee will be paid by our funding grant.
Yes.
So we don't expect any of the residents to assume any cost, if I remember correctly when we discussed this last week.
this
that
is the
correct?
ARP funding.
Yes.
Yeah.
The $317,700. And the balance, Toll Brothers picks up
Yep.
the balance of the cost for the rest of the system.
Well, move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. You're good to go.
Oh,
Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas, yes.
It's whole person, yeah.
Thank you, you as well.
Oh,
And congratulations on your
I didn't know
approval.
what you were here for.
Congrats.
Great.
That's Kevin, I'm sorry, from Toll
all right.
Brothers.
Enjoy your holiday.
Thanks for coming by.
Bye-bye.
Have a good evening, thank you.
Next item has to do with the ARPA funding. This is to amend the funding allocation for Phase 3 asbestos water main replacement project located at the Old Form Water District, purchase order 830-2313.
Whittier's first.
And yes, there's a number of changes to the allocation of the funding for the ARPA money that we received. The first one is Whittier Drive, Phase 2 stormwater system rehabilitation contract. Resolution 48024 will approve the reallocation of those funds for the Whittier Drive Phase 2 project. I'll take a motion on that, Resolution 48024.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item with the ARPA funding is to amend the funding allocation for Phase 3 asbestos water main replacement project located in the Old Farm Hill Water District, purchase order 830-2313.
I'll move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And the last one on the ARPA funding is authorization to amend the funding allocation for piping and treatment modifications project at the Loza Drive Water Treatment Facility, the Kensico Water District, purchase order 830-2324. I'm sorry, 2314.
Move for approval?
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We have the receiver of taxes report. As you see, this is all collections up to date. Moving on to business from the floor. Be there, no one here. We'll move on to our town clerk's report. Emily?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, everyone. Town Clerk's Report, Town Board Meeting, December 23rd, 2024. Bid openings, caustic soda, 25%. Received and filed the election results for the following fire districts: Hawthorne, Newcastle, Pleasantville, Pecanico Hills, Thornwood, and Valhalla. And that's all I have. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Moving on to council reports. Councilman Saliano.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My report is from the Police Department. We have several items for you for this evening. The first item is a purchase order 30-24-45, the vendor Skip Line LLC. It's for traffic and safety. This is for a skip timing system for the paint truck. Will help us put the lines down properly for traffic and safety. The total cost is $7,045. I ask the board for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. The second item, Mr. Supervisor, is a purchase order 30-24-46. Again, it's for Police Department. The vendor is Global Surveillance System. And this is a grant. It's not going to cost the town anything. It's a LETAC grant that we received from the state. It's $42,234.50. Again, it's for cameras for traffic and safety and town park cameras for the safety of our citizens in Mount Pleasant. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
The third item, again for PD, is from the vendor is Zistos Corporation. It's purchase order 30-24-47. I spoke to the chief of police today. This is the tactical camera kit. This camera could literally be slid underneath the door to see what's going on inside. If PD has to go in, if there's a situation where it's dangerous, they can understand what they're going into. So this is going to help PD solve a lot of different problems. And the cost is $8,649. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom.
Second.
Ooh, I gotta go with Lori on this one.
Oh, I'm telling you, the
All in
ladies
favor?
are on it tonight.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, again, we got something from Traffic and Safety. The vendor, again, it's a purchase order 30-24-48. The vendor's Island Tech Services for Traffic and Safety. This is a rear cargo partition that we needed for one of our trucks. The total cost is $1,100. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Our next item is authorization to hire a part-time dispatcher effective December 24th, 2024, in an effort to reduce the need for police officers to staff the communications area and cut overtime cost. The police department has interviewed candidate John Gilbert of Buchanan for the position of a part-time police dispatcher. Mr. Gilbert is well qualified and exceeds the standards set forth by Westchester County Human Resources. I would respectively request authorization to hire Mr. John Gilbert to the position of a part-time dispatcher at a salary of $25 per hour, effective 12/24. And we're doing this to save on overtime costs, and the more dispatchers we have, the better training we have, the more effective we're going to be also as a police department. So I move for approval.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And the next item is supervisor. Again, I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's the same, hiring another dispatcher. So it's authorization to hire a part-time dispatcher effective December 24th, 2024. Mr. Hirschman, again, a well-qualified person that exceeds county standards. He's going to be paid $25 per hour, and this will reduce the overtime to man the desk with a police officer. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And that's it. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Councilwoman Zano, I think you got the night off.
I do have the night off. I just want to wish everybody a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and a safe and happy New Year.
Thank you. Councilman Saraceno.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, town residents and fellow board members. I will begin with the comptroller's memo this evening, Resolution 489-24. These are expenses being paid out that I will submit for town board approval. In the Justice Court, payments totaling $4,995. That's a combination of stenographer services and interpreters. In the Town Supervisors Fund, this is for a conference, land use sustainability, $175. Attorney fees, we have $32,732.72 being paid to Harris Beach for various issues. The Records Management Fund, storage and microimaging for various files totaling $1,218. Special consulting services, we have a retainer being paid to Thompson & Bender for the month of December for $2,000. Department of Public Safety, Payment to Glenn's Towing for a police vehicle for an accident repair, $5,000. In the American Legion Fund, Legion Hall computer system wiring for the internet to Sullivan Data Management, $8,804. And Tiny Tots Running Youth Program, which runs from September through December, being paid to Universal Moms for $1,584. We have various other youth program payments being made in the total of $9,682.75. For capital fund and building improvements, payment to AquaWorks. This is for the water main Phase 3 at Old Farm Hill, $494,907.25. In the Highway General Capital Projects Fund, various consulting payments totaling $28,220, both of which relate to the Elwood Avenue Streetscapes project. Capital Fund Old Farm Hill Water, payments to Charles Manganaro for engineering and consulting services totaling $22,498. In Kensco Capital Projects, various parts, miscellaneous supplies totaling $33,202.90. Prepaid expenses, GenPro attendance maintenance agreement from January 2025 through 2026, so for next calendar year, $2,447. And out of the Joint Water District Fund, a deductible payment for property damage in the Myrtle Avenue area for the Feinzig family, $7,500. And then trust and agency and escrow, Clear Consulting payments for various properties and projects totaling $3,000, bringing us to a grand total of $657,966.62. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 490-24. This is authorization to complete the year-end budget transfers that are necessary in preparation for year-end close and the upcoming audit. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Mark.
Second.
Oh,
You
well.
guys practice this or what?
Yeah, I guess so.
Emily, you're playing favorites tonight, I just want to say.
We're cold, so we want to get out of here.
Danielle's got this one. My right ear is better.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, one more item from the Comptroller's Office, Resolution 491-24. This is authorization to enter into an agreement with Capital Market Advisors, LLC, for a financial advisory services agreement that relates to bond, note, and lease financing undertaken by the town throughout the term of this agreement, and the fees associated, which you can find in this week's schedule and memorandum for the meeting, are basically contingent upon the issue's closing size, so they vary depending on the size of what the payments actually will be. But this resolution is for the board to authorize the town to enter into the agreement. So with that, I move for approval, please.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Danielle. Now she's afraid to say it. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, and wishing everybody a wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and happy holidays for whatever you celebrate, and a very healthy and happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Smalley.
How about that? This is the last meeting of the year, and I have two items from Parks and Recreation. The first one is Purchase Order 70-24-66. The vendor is David Black of 835 Sleepy Hollow Road in Briarcliff. It is a purchase of a hay ride wagon to be used at the Fall Foliage Festival and other town events. The total cost is $3,000. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Warwick,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Really wanted to get that wagon, huh?
Motion carries.
Thank you. The next item, Purchase Order 70-24-68, is a purchase of 1 year of online registration software. Vermont Systems is the Recreation and Parks online registration software. The Recreation and Parks Department uses the software to register all participants for all our programs. The service will cover the dates from 1/1/25 to 12/31/25. The total cost is $6,317.99. $1,000,000.13. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, that's it for this evening, and I'm wishing everyone happy holiday season, and we'll see you next year.
Thank you. Next item is our schedule of meetings. I don't think we have anything from our town attorney this
Nothing.
evening. But we do recognize you being here.
Thank you.
Next, authorization to hold the 2025 reorganization meeting on Tuesday, January 7th, 2025 at 6 PM.
You need a motion?
Yes,
Motion for reorganizational meeting,
Okay.
the scheduled date on the agenda.
January 7th, 2025 at 6 PM.
6 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay.
Resolution 49424. Is that
Is
Tom?
is that his
Yes,
motion?
that was the, yeah, correct, that's
Motion
correct,
by
Mr.
Tom.
I'll
Supervisor.
second it.
Second by Danielle. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. The work session will be Tuesday, January 7th at 7 PM.
Move for approval, please.
No, we don't need that one because
We
it's
don't need
scheduled.
that? Okay, whatever.
Thanks, Peter. Thanks for trying
Kill
anyway.
me.
The business session will be Tuesday, January 14th at 7 PM.
Okay.
If there be no further business, I would entertain motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Mark. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Great.
Happy Merry
Everything.
Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, and any other holiday you may want to celebrate. Thank you all.
Be safe and enjoy your friends and family.
All the best, have a great year, enjoy your
Thank you so
family.
much.
Thank you.
Why not?